YouTube family, the Cleveland Browns and the Dillon Gabriel experiment has failed.
Right there, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a great pass, man. Man, we should have been had this kind of quarterback, huh?
I mean, yeah, he's doing good for a backup quarterback.
Backup? Yeah.
Pass for a backup quarterback, for sure. For sure.
That's definitely the future of this franchise.
The future backup. Yes, sir.
Ready, set, hut.
Oh, come on, man.
Balls down, balls down.
My bad. Let's reset. Crowd's buzzing after that one.
That's who you guys want me to respect? Because you beat an awful Miami Dolphin? I watched every single ounce of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, it was horrible. Shout out to the rushing game of Judkins. Shout out to the Brown defense that we knew about already. You see me have the jersey for a reason. I am going to expose your Cleveland Browns on this video. But in the meantime, give me my goddamn theme song.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my...
So, YouTube family, I am watching this game, the Cleveland Browns versus Miami Dolphins. And oh God, man, basically what's good, family? It's your boy DJ BlessOne, the best one. And today we got to talk about what we just witnessed between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I urge you and implore you to share this video and hit the like button. This video gotta go viral because I've seen a lot of you guys on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram just going wild with the Dillon Gabriel just proved everybody wrong. Rocky. Or what's the other quote they're calling Dillon? Rudy, get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed was an experiment gone for far too long, and that's just the truth. Now, let me keep it real from the start. Shedeur Sanders would have played this game 10 times better than what we saw from Dillon Gabriel. Hell, Deshaun Watson would have done better right now. Even Bailey Zappi would have done way better than those bubble screens, redundant passes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, Judkins stole the show today. Judkins at halftime had 75 yards out of 18 rushings. The fact that he had to rush the ball during the first half for over 18 times furthermore lets you know about this redundant, predictable play calling that can't rely on their limited quarterback, Dillon the Scrub Gabriel, I'm not going to say the M word, but he's legit. And legit in every single way and terms. I was waiting for the 17-yard pass. I was waiting for the 13-yard throws. More 5-yard ridiculous passings. Now, let me tell you about these two struggling teams set up to meet each other. Both the Dolphins and the Browns came into this game with a matching 1-5 record. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 1-5 record. And honestly, it looked like it wasn't even supposed to be a football game. They looked every single bit of the way of a 1-5 team and how they should look. This wasn't a battle of greatness. It was two struggling NFL JV teams fighting to see who could make fewer mistakes. Yep, you're not gonna like me, ladies and gentlemen, because I am a real football aficionado, and you guys want to be coddled. You Dillon Gabriel groupies want the lie to continue, but I'm only gonna speak facts. The Miami Dolphins without Tyreek Hill look completely lost. And on the other side, the Cleveland Browns, still refusing to give Shedeur Sanders his shot, decided to keep trusting Dillon Gabriel, a quarterback who threw for just 55 yards in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 55 yards. That's not football. It's not the NFL football. That's bubble screens, dump offs, and check downs. Can we be real? You probably don't believe it because you're going to say it was the battle of the left-hand matchups. The first since 2006. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what was being hyped up for this match. Two left-handed quarterbacks, two Hawaiians who can't play in the NFL. Can we say it? This is bad news for Hawaiian football. I need to let my hair down for this, bro. I'm in one of my gutter vibes today, bro. I'm in my Broward County vibes today, bro. Hell nah, bro. The hair gotta come down, bro. We gotta keep it real trill and piff today, bro. Tua Tagovailoa and Dillon Gabriel makes Hawaii look bad. If I'm an NFL GM, I would never go to Hawaii after looking at Marcus, the quarterback that used to play for Oregon as well. He had a failed career. Now you're looking at Tua, failed career. You're looking at Dillon Gabriel, failed career. And I got more Hawaiian quarterbacks I can talk about that had failed careers. Meanwhile, our guys got to go through all the scrutiny. Our guys got to get embarrassed and ridiculed in front of everybody. But let's go back to the 55 yards. I don't think you guys want to get into that. Look at the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime, Tua Tagovailoa, the trash, 5 for 12, 37 yards in the first half, 0 touchdowns. Dillon the Scrub Gabriel, 5 for 7 and 55 yards. These are the people you guys want me to say, oops, upside my head? These are the scrub quarterbacks you want me to go look at you guys and tell you he deserves everything of the credit? What credit? If you want me to be real, Shedeur Sanders should be starting in the National Football League right now. The entire football season has been horrid and horrible. Look at the stats. Caleb Williams, 97 yards only in the first half. Tua, we seen that already. Justin Fields, 46 yards. Geno, 31 yards. Then Rex Ryan gets mad at Shedeur Sanders for being truthful about the quarterback play having trash football season after football season, but we don't want to talk about it. Meanwhile, the real MVP of the Cleveland Browns was always Judkins.
The muscle tight end.
Judkins was the man the entire game. I told you guys, this guy is not a scrub. He is that dude. To be real with you, Miami Dolphins running back Acne and Judkins kept Miami and Cleveland Browns alive because they have a trash quarterback. But after a while, Judkins wasn't productive as he could. Late in the fourth quarter, he had a total of 25 rushes for 84 yards. Do you guys know why this was possible? Because the running plays became predictable. The Dolphins defense knew you could not rely on Dillon Gabriel. You couldn't rely on him anymore. So when you keep running the ball 5-yard passes, everybody on that defense figured it out. It's just that Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins, he's complete trash. It made Dillon look, actually Dillon didn't even look good at all. Let's talk about Dillon Gabriel's performance, guys. All smoke, no fire. Let's be honest. Those numbers might look decent in the box scores, but anybody watching knows the truth. It was bubble screen after bubble screen. Let's just be completely honest. Every time Dillon dropped back, it was like the playbook had one page. Short pass to the sidelines. It was 4 yards here. Even Myles Garrett said it himself. We need everybody else to make plays since our offense is struggling. And Myles Garrett was correct. He literally did a announcement to everybody on the team. Look, our offense is garbage. We have no quarterback. Everybody else has to step up. That's deep, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Stefanski is the garbage that we thought he was. The Browns offense looked scared to trust Dillon Gabriel with the football. Kevin Stefanski play calling was so predictable. It was all safe plays, scared to throw it deep. That tells you everything you need to know about how little they believe in Dillon Gabriel. Even last week, when Shiloh came to the game with their beautiful mother, Shedeur Sanders, it told you how people and the fans want to see Shedeur play, because no matter how much points you beat the Dolphins, 31 to something or whatever at the end it was, because the last 3 minutes I stopped watching, but the fans know the game was boring. It was entirely boring.
Yeah, you just heard the announcer just say it. All right. I think they're going to put Shedeur in, though. Because, look, if this game gets out of hand and Dillon's the starter, you can't keep your starter out there in garbage time, you know what I'm saying? So you got to put him out there, you know what I'm saying?
But guess what, Shiloh? They're not going to put him on there. You got to be smoking on what Mike Tomlin is smoking after the game. Look at this nigga look crazy. Mike Tomlin, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like all you stepping fetchings at the end, towards the end of 2025, y'all been looking brazy on national TV. Mike Tomlin, go seek therapy. Please go get help immediately, bro. Boring game. And to listen to Dillon Gabriel, they're going to glaze his stats. He's going to come in front of the media with the same typical corny talking points that you guys are going to fall in love with.
Yeah, my mom used to beat my ass when I was a kid, so I don't think anything will live up to it. My mom, no, I'm just playing around, but I'm good. It's part of football.
You're not playing around. Steelers crushed you at every given moment, and the Dolphins made you look like every deserving trash that you are, Dillon. I gotta be honest. Now, let's compare that to Shedeur Sanders. Now, imagine Shedeur Sanders in that same situation, ladies and gentlemen, composed in the pocket, reading the field, delivering accurate throws. I mean, Shedeur isn't a bubble screen quarterback, to say the least. They tried to make Shedeur Sanders look like a bubble screen quarterback. Remember, they tried to say he does dump passes to Travis Hunter. That's how he won his games. But yeah, he won games without Travis Hunter multiple times with JSU, Jackson State University, and with Colorado. But they don't tell you this because they think we don't watch football the way they don't watch football. That's the problem. Majority of the people hating on Shedeur Sanders and gassing up Dillon Gabriel, none of them watch football. They watch race. They watch the complexion of the character. They don't care who you are. And that's what they go off of, whether you're good or not. Let's just be honest. Shedeur Sanders is a playmaker. He's a leader of men. And every week, the Browns waste time by keeping Shedeur Sanders on the sidelines. We know this. The game against Miami could have been Shedeur Sanders' statement game. It could have been a best statement game you guys haven't seen in a while. Like the one that silenced every critic. I'm telling you, man, instead we got a performance that reminded us how desperate this franchise looked in every single way. The only beautiful part about this game was seeing the late hit on Dillon Gabriel. They don't respect Dillon Gabriel. When you give Dillon Gabriel an opportunity to shine, he falters and gets scared. I thought you guys told me Dillon Gabriel was more athletic than Shedeur Sanders. We heard it all through the draft process and after the draft and during OTAs and training camps that Dillon is so much more athletic than Shedeur. But look at number 20 didn't even hit him hard. Why work hard on a scrub quarterback like Dillon? The Browns' run games was the real hero, and that was Quinshon Judkins. Let's talk about Quinshon Judkins because that young man showed heart. I've been told you guys he was a great running back. When he got arrested and all you Cleveland fans got off of that bandwagon and said he needs to be released and blah, 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 blah. I said he doesn't need the reps. He doesn't need the times. I told you guys that with this man is is going to be a baller's game only. I told you he's going to be great. And I was always proven correct, but I'm not your favorite YouTuber, so you disrespect me. Quinshon Judkins ran over 100, well, almost 100 yards. Actually, he didn't reach 100 yards, but it was good enough. The first half was the only time he did good. Second half, he got predictable, and it's not his fault. When you only run running plays and you keep giving your rookie the ball, it tells the defense that we have to focus on Judkins only. Bro, if you're a wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns, you will never want to go and sign with the Cleveland Browns, because if this guy, Dillon Gabriel, is your future, why the hell me as a receiver, I would want to go play in that a cemetery known as the offense of Cleveland Browns, of Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski is a watered down coach, ladies and gentlemen, but Judkins had all those yards. He had that 45-yard touchdown run. He was pure electricity. I told y'all since his arrest, man, Judkins was going to be one of the Browns' best rookies besides Shedeur Sanders, and he has proven it again. But the sad part is Judkins is not going to have a good career with these type of quarterbacks leading the Browns, because you only are going to have a great first half. In the second half, as we learned, that running game gets depleted because it gets defeated, man. When we know everything you're going to do, it doesn't work for 4 quarters. It just don't, bro. Now, the sad part also is Judkins running all over Miami to hide Dillon Gabriel's struggles. The Judkins performance continues once again to hide the struggles of Dillon Gabriel's 2 weeks in a row. Every big play came from the ground, ladies and gentlemen. No downfield passing. It didn't exist. No air attack. Just run after run, because Kevin Stefanski knew the second Dillon tried to throw the deep ball, the drive was over with. Oh, you guys don't believe me? Look at these bubble screens. If you're not playing a garbage team by the Miami Dolphins, that is not going to work for an entire NFL season. It is not, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Kevin Stefanski is a trash coach, because Stefanski knew Dillon Gabriel is not to be trusted. He is limited. Miami struggles don't make Cleveland look good. Stop with the glazing. The announcers were glazing Dillon Gabriel the entire game. It was uncomfortable to listen to this game. And I told you guys, these announcers, they subjugate themselves into this racial war so they can feel like this guy Dillon is the one we're favoring more than the black one, aka Shedeur Sanders. So they have to force the storylines. They have to force to make you really believe what our eyes are seeing. They have to make us go against our 2020 vision on seeing Dillon as a scrub quarterback. So they say dumb things like he's a great leader, a natural leader at that. And I'm like, what? Man, Miami struggles don't make Cleveland look good. Now, let's not get it twisted. This wasn't a big win at all. The Miami Dolphins were awful today. They couldn't protect Tua Tagovailoa, and Tua Tagovailoa couldn't protect himself. He didn't know how to make the proper football decisions because he's not a good quarterback. Like, they should have get Herbert during the draft instead of Tua, because the Miami Dolphins, they turned the ball over, and without Tyreek Hill, that offense was empty. Let's just be real. Tyreek Hill was the entire offense of the Miami Dolphins. So beating this version of the Dolphins doesn't prove anything for Cleveland. It's like winning a boxing match against someone who didn't train at all. It doesn't make you a champion, because I know you Cleveland fanatics are celebrating. We are the champions, my friends. Dum, dum. We will keep fighting to the end, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions. No, so shut your head ass up, man. You're a trash organization. It doesn't make you a champion. It just means you survived. And the ref factors and the media bias, man, can we talk about the NFL officiating? Because those refs look like they were out there to protect Dillon Gabriel in every step of the way. Flags after flags. Anytime Miami made a defensive stop, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like I said, then the announcers kept pushing this narrative that Dillon is a natural leader. I wanted to turn off the screen. Like, come on, man. Every time Shedeur Sanders does something confident, the media says he's too cocky. He's not good enough. But we got to watch this. Gotta watch this doodle thing. This is a game to y'all. Man, get the hell out of here with that, bro. You are not going to trick actual football savants like myself to believe the garbage that you guys are telling us when I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Because those refs did look like they were protecting Dillon Gabriel. Then the announcers were too predictable. Like, come on, man. Every time Shedeur does something confident, you guys say Shedeur is cocky, but everybody else, like a Jackson Dart or a Cam Scatterbo, you guys hype it up because listen, that's that media bias at work. Where is it? Guys like ESPN and their conglomerate, we know what this is. We haven't seen it too many times. No, we have seen it too many times. We've seen it over and over again, how they put themselves before what the actual game is for these racial connotations. So by the end of the second quarter, you could hear it. The fans were booing Kevin Stefanski and Dillon Gabriel because Dillon Gabriel was on his 1 yard line or whatever, and he almost got a safety. They know what's up. They see that Kevin Stefanski is afraid to let his quarterback play. So 3rd and 12, they punt the ball. You can't make these things up, ladies and gentlemen. They see that Dillon Gabriel isn't the future. They know that Shedeur Sanders sitting on that sideline is a mistake. Even if you're not a Browns fan, you can feel it. This team doesn't have an identity. It's defense and run game that's holding things together while the quarterback plays basically it drags the teams down. That's what the quarterback play does for Cleveland. The big picture, let's zoom out for a second, because what we're seeing from the Browns right now is exactly what I've been warning y'all about. A team with talent everywhere except the most important position on that field, which is the quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. The owner, Jimmy Haslam, the GM, Andrew Berry, and the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, keeps playing musical chairs at the quarterback, but none of them want to admit the answer's already on their roster. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, Shedeur legendary Sanders. Imagine the Browns offense came with perfect timing and would look like what it would actually look like with Shedeur Sanders commanding that huddle. Imagine the deep passes, the confidence, the calm, the composure under pressure. That's what the franchise is missing. The Dolphins and Browns, they're mirror images of mediocre, below average teams, bro. Now, at the end of the day, both the Dolphins and the Browns showed today why neither of them can be taken seriously yet. Those two below average quarterbacks, predictable play calling, and no clutch execution. This was the battle of the below average. And it's sad because both fan bases deserve better. Miami and Cleveland. Tua Tagovailoa has regressed every year, living off of Tyreek and his Patrick Mahomes championship days. And Jalen Waddle, well, he's living off of his Bama days from Jalen Waddle. Tua ain't it. And Dillon Gabriel, or Gabriella, we should call him. He's not it neither. Well, Dillon Gabriel also is living off safe call plays and excuses from all of you guys. But at least Tua has earned his playing time. Dillon Gabriel is still trying to prove he belongs. Now, my closing thoughts about this situation. The Shedeur Sanders era must begin right now. Look, I'm going to keep it true with you guys, and I'm going to keep it 100. These Browns games are becoming painful to watch. You can't call this entertainment, Dillon Gabriel, when you yourself, Mr. Quarterback, you can't throw the ball downfield. The fans know it, the locker rooms know it, and the deep down inside heart feelings of all these coaches and people, they know it too. If Cleveland wants to save their season, there's only one move to make. Start Shedeur Sanders. Stop hiding behind excuses. Stop protecting average play and give this young man the opportunity he earned. Because Shedeur Sanders isn't just the future of the Browns. He's the future of the league, man. You see the Browns players celebrating this meaningful win. And until they realize that, we're going to keep watching the same movie over and again and over and again. Boring, predictable, and painful. You've been rocking with DJ BlessOne. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is it finally time to start Shedeur Sanders so he can take over in Cleveland? Because after the night, I think we all know the answer, and it ain't Dillon Gabriel at all. Hell no.
Heart been broke so many